Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. We're looking at this full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo that's happening on March 14th, 2025 at 23 degrees and 57 minutes. It will be happening at 2:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this lunar eclipse in Virgo will allow you to release any stuck or blocked energies that are keeping you from hearing your higher self. Energies that have been circling around your daily life, your daily routine, your job, your pets, your health, your lifestyle, that are no longer needed for your soul's path will be eclipsed out of your life. This could also mean a profound awakening for your path of letting go of control and letting God, source, the universe to provide a restructure that is needed for your life so that you can experience the ways of humanness that was meant for you. A higher vibrating soul full of joy, love, and hope that can discern when to have compassion and unconditional love for self and for others. So we're going to take a look at some aspects happening. So we have Mercury in Aries that will conjunct Venus retrograde. That is also in Aries. With Venus retrograde, you are rethinking, revising what you as an individual need to balance and bring in harmony to the situation. Okay. Uranus will trine the moon and also sextile the sun. This is instant changes for your vitality and your emotional body, whether that's for more money, more love, more confidence. Instant changes will be happening with Uranus activated here. Neptune will conjunct the sun and give clarity to what is needed in your vitality, whether that mean that you need boundaries put up or unconditional love for others or more faith and hope, but it will bring in some type of clarity needed for you and your emotional body. So I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening in your world. Take time out to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Hi Pisces, I hope you're doing well today. This is for Pisces sun, moon, or rising. We're going to take a look at this Virgo eclipse full moon that is happening within your 7th house. Please take time to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm also going to say that the next day after this eclipse, Mercury is going retrograde, and I can feel the shadow as we speak. So please be patient with me. Okay, so we're releasing the 7th house. This is a lifestyle. This is a daily routine, maybe a health situation, a work situation that deals with other people. 7th house deals with how you relate to other people. Maybe it's an unhealthy way of relating to other people, and that's being released. This could be a client situation to where you were servicing clients and now you have a different way of servicing others. Okay. This could be a situation of lovers, the people that are significant within your world, best friends are here, and so are spouses, okay? Those that are boyfriend and girlfriends, right, are here, significant others. And this could be a time to where a relationship is released. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be that maybe you're being less critical or less pessimist about the relationship. Maybe you're giving up the perfectionism that has to be expected in your relationships. Maybe you're letting that go, right? Because Virgo deals with perfectionism, pessimism, criticism, okay? And maybe you're being less of a critic in regards to relationships. This could also be not just perfectionism, but allowing yourself to be more vulnerable or have more unconditional love or forgiveness for relationships, okay, that are in your life. And I say that only because Pisces is activated in the first house, right? And Pisces deals with awakenings. It deals with the subconscious and sabotaging, right? It deals with habits and forgiveness and unconditional love and letting go and going with faith, surrendering. It also deals with transformations and endings. Okay, and I know that you've probably heard, goodness, I know I have heard so many interpretations revolving around letting go of relationships when it comes to this eclipse, but I think it's more so of a relationship that comes from yourself, and the light is shining in that first house of your image, your looks, your physical body, your identity, and the way that other people see you and your physical appearance, the way that you lead yourself throughout the world. And you could be one to where, you know, people look at you and they see the unknown. They see a divine being. They see a person that is of an angelic sense, right? And this could be that you are deciding to actually be that person of a Christ consciousness, and you're awakening to yourself of being a very divine person, of a very special person. Taboo topics, astrology and tarot are also in Pisces, karma, past lives, mediums, right, are Pisces, and this could be a time to where you're getting more involved in that you're becoming that person, and people are looking at you differently because you're not necessarily doing everything that they want you to do anymore. That could be something. Honestly, it could be people are starting to see your light. The sun is shining here, and the sun is the ruler of Leo, and they could be seeing that you are actually a nurturing, motherly, almost like a Mother Teresa kind of person, right? I say that only because Cancer rules our fifth house, and we're very nurturing and loving and caring for others. And it could be a time to where it's not about us, that we're more focused on relationships and their needs, right? We're releasing any type of pessimism and criticism, perfectionism within our relationships, which means that we're getting more involved in unconditional love and forgiveness, and maybe even healing, right? Healing us on an internal level, okay? I say us because I'm a Pisces sun, right? And it is different being a Pisces rising because there's different experiences that comes with that. But I do want to talk about aspects that are happening here. And we have Mercury that will conjunct Venus, retrograde in Aries. And that's in the second house. So we're rethinking, revising how to bring in harmony within our self-worth and how we can look at ourselves in a different manner, right? And self-worth is the second house. Also, money is the second house. The way that we value, how we bring value into the world is the second house. And this could be a time that you've been thinking about, you know, my identity, how can I bring value into the world? Or how can I change the way that I make money on an independent level? Or this could be a situation of, you know, you're identity coming out of, are you valuing money too much? We have other aspects here too, such as Chiron. I didn't talk about it in the intro. I forgot to put it in. Mercury retrograde, or Mercury in shadow, right? Is my excuse. But I am going to talk about it here. Okay. With Chiron transiting Aries, Chiron is the wounded healer. And it's in Aries in everybody's chart right now. It's just in your second house right now. Okay. And Chiron, the wounded healer, is asking you what wounds you have surrounding your identity and money, surrounding you making money on an individual level, is asking you what wounds are there revolving around your self-worth that could have came from childhood. Because Aries is, you know, the childlike, it's our first house, it's the beginning of astrology. So it's how we were as a kid, right? Was it dealing with you having faith in yourself, right? Or was it a situation of maybe you needed more faith? Now, I'm not saying that every Pisces has a faith system. A lot of them don't, because they had been hurt, right, by some type of faith system. But it could be a situation to where Chiron is asking you to build up that identity for yourself to have value, okay, to push out that value. Chiron will square Mars, so there will be some type of motivation, maybe even frustration, in regards to this situation in the second. Okay, so I'm gonna look at Mars. Now, Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is in Cancer at this time, and it will square. And when things square, it's like a change that happens. Is a pivotal point in astrology to where, hey, this is about to happen. Get ready, right? So let's go over the fifth house. The fifth house is the way that you love. It is lovers. It is hobbies and children, joy, hope, and optimism. Motivation is here. Friendships are here. Celebrity, popularity, and recognition status. Pets, dating, your dating life, talents, and genius is here. Okay? And it deals with Cancer. Cancer themes. Property, home, family, nurturing, mothers, motherhood, mother figures, single fathers, security, your sense of belonging, your emotional body, and your foundation. All right? So with this connection, there could be some type of motivation that comes from a lover that tells you, you know, about your identity, about who you are and the way that they see you, and that how capable are you, right? It could be from that, because there's a releasing here. There's a releasing of the seventh house. It could be a situation to where it's a dating situation, okay? And there could be some frustration and anger that comes out of it, and it pushes you forward to doing things on your own, okay? It could be a situation to where it's an actual male that gives you some type of motivation in regards to a property situation, a home situation, that you can purchase your own home maybe, that you're capable of using your talents and abilities to make your own money, or like maybe an entrepreneur of such. Or this could be some type of motivation that comes out of a mother figure, right? We're dealing with Cancer. It could be some type of motivation that comes out of a mother figure that pushes you with your independence, pushes you with your confidence and self-worth. Or it could be that you get angry at them, okay? Or there's anger some way, somehow in between in regards to a male figure or in regards to a mother figure. And that pushes you toward your independence. That pushes you toward making money. That pushes you toward your self-worth. on an independent level. Okay. Now, relating to others is here, and that's changing with this full moon eclipse, okay, with being criticized or criticizing others, but it's being released out, it's being pushed out. So it could mean that you're receiving that. And that's why the sun is shining in the first house, is to push you toward unconditional love, forgiveness, what have you, right? Or healing that past conditioning to where everyone saw you a certain way and now you're changing it, okay? Because the sun is shining here. It could be because of, like I said, that male figure, that mother figure, family, right? This could also be a situation of that you're traveling to a party and you receive money, right? That could be something. It's Pisces season. You could be celebrated at this time, and you could feel nurtured and taken care of, and your emotional body is good. And that Mars is just created as a travel aspect because it does deal with vehicles. Mars deals with vehicles. It deals with cutting too, right? It could be that you're cutting out people that no longer serve you on a level of respecting your independence and how you are, right? That could be something. It could be, like I said, that healing situation that happens, that comes out of your identity, like you're healing who you are or who you were. It could have been because of a relationship that happened. It could have been because of a literal Virgo that was in your life. It could have been because of a best friend that you had. Some type of wound could be healing during this time. And you're figuring out how to enjoy yourself again. Okay, because it could be motivation to have more fun, to enjoy life, to see that your hobbies and the way that you do things and your talents and genius can bring in that emotional body and sense of belonging, right? That Cancer quality out of you. That could be something too. And therefore your self-worth in that second house raises. That self-worth and confidence raises. And, you know, I don't know if you understand this, but whenever you hold an independent value within yourself, that's whenever you can make money, because it's the second house, right? Independent value being Aries. You will work so hard to get to where you need to be as an individual. That is Aries. You will work like a warrior, right? So, and a lot of times with the first house being ruled by Aries in astrology, you working at hospitals, hospice, funeral homes, film and photography, taboo, whatever taboo, you pick your choice, your modality, right? Spirituality, whatever, you can make money off of it, okay? Because it's you as an individual doing it, and you will work as hard as the next person, even harder, right? Because it's an Aries. Okay, so I'm gonna move on because I can talk to you all day. Okay, so we have Uranus activated with instant change that is happening in Taurus. So Taurus represents money and love, right? Is Venus ruled. And remember, Venus was activated in that second house, right? Oh my goodness. This is where instant change is coming in. It's going to sextile the sun to your first house, to Pisces. Instant changes are coming in to your identity, and it could be from a document. It could become from communication. It could be that communication within yourself, because third house deals with communication. It deals with your mindset, right? The way that you think. It's Mercury ruled this house, okay? And it deals with love and money. It deals with harmony because it's Venus ruled in Taurus. It's also considered advertisement, working with your hands, ideas and documents. I think I said that, but short distance travel is here. Your local environment is here, or where you grew up, right, is here. Vehicles, there are people here. Aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, nieces, nephews, neighbors, siblings, ideas, documents. I said that again. Movement and moving, like moving away, moving homes could be a thing because Taurus is activated with homes. It could be that you're moving out of your house and that changes your identity of where you're living. Could be near the beach, or it could be on a farm because Taurus is farm animals. Taurus could also be, it's very earthy. So, I mean, when you think about earthy, what do you think about? I think about mountains. So it could be that. It could be a situation of media and writing, that your identity is changing over media. Okay, if you're on media, that there's instant change, and there could be money coming in from that, by the way. It could also be a situation of skills and learning abilities, small education, that deals with Taurus themes. Okay, Taurus is Venusian, very beautiful. All right, some type of skill that you gain in regards to maybe making homes beautiful. Some type of skill that you gain in regards to making yourself beautiful, because the first house is beauty, or excuse me, the third house represents beauty. First house being correlated with it is your identity. Okay, so this could be a time to where there's instant change of you seeming like you're beautiful where you are, your local environment, on media. If you're advertising, right, you can make it beautiful during this time, and that could be the reason why that money is coming or attracted to you, right? There could be a situation to where the third house as media gives you that secret that you have been looking for from that relationship online. Okay, I say that only because, you know, you're releasing relationships of some sort, or how you relate to others. So that could be a literal secret that is released, or it could be that you find a way to be more relatable or more unconditional loving toward those others, right? And that way they're looking at you differently. Does that make any sense? Like, you're learning how to be vulnerable. You're learning how to be unconditional loving. I used Abraham Hicks for that. That could be something that you're interested in. All you have to do is put in, you know, how to love unlovable people, or, right? Or how to love unconditionally, or how to forgive a mother, or how to, you know, I mean, you type it in, and then you put in Abraham Hicks at the end, and then a video will pop up, and you'll hear, you know, her talking to somebody else or talking about the situation. But it took a lot. It took a lot to heal that unconditional love within myself for other people, because I am a Virgo rising, and that obviously can't be hidden, because that's the way that other people see me, right, is a Virgo rising. But I don't want my mind to be as critical as the next Virgo, if that makes any sense. Because we can overanalyze and overthink things and, make up our own stories. Well, I think it's time for us to change our story and start to see people with a Christ-like consciousness. You know what I mean? We're all a beautiful mess, and shit happens to everybody. That creates that domino effect to make them be a certain way and to have certain wounds and to be never healed, right? Because everybody's like, oh, you have to heal this and you have to heal that. And, we're a student for life when it comes to understanding the complexities of God's source in the universe. And maybe we're perfect the way that we are, but nobody sees it that way. Right? Oh my goodness, my philosophies. Anyway, so we're going to look at Neptune. Neptune is going to create clarity for us in Pisces. Neptune can also create escapism. Okay, so if you're on overload with relationship talk, relationship things, if you've been hurt, if it's overwhelming, what have you, be a Pisces, right? And escape into your own imagination. And the way that you can do this is by escaping through some type of spirituality, some type of taboo situation. The things that you're interested in can help, but mainly those of visual aspects, right? Like film and photography. And if you're trying to heal something, use the activations that create a visualization for you to heal. Right? I have one on my playlist if you're interested in looking. It's actually in a healing playlist, right? So if you're interested in that, it's there. But it creates a visualization of you being able to take control of the situation and knowing that you have control. And in the visualization, you answer yourself by doing this, and there's your answer. But Neptune can give you some type of clarity in regards to your identity, the way that other people see you, your physical body. If you've been having health issues, it can give you some type of clarity through that, your physical body. I do suggest to you to drink lots of water. I do suggest that if you can immerse yourself in water or even like step away and take a vacation to a beach, that could help. Because it can be overwhelming when it comes to relationships. I mean, Pisces, we're very nurturing and loving in general, but being a Pisces moon, sun, rising, doesn't matter. We are part of the unveiling. Does that make any sense? Like that fairy tale that everybody looks at as, oh, love would be so great and having a relationship would be so great and I would be so happy if I had that fairy tale that you have. They have no idea. Right? We are Neptune ruled, and it can unveil and show you the darkness of a situation. It can unveil and show you the raw of the situation. And to us, sometimes it seems like everybody's wearing these rose-colored glasses, you know. Oh man, if I could just tell them and show them the truth, right? But you can. I mean, if you want that to be part of your identity with the sun shining there, it's a new identity. But at the same time, if you're overwhelmed with situations of relationships, then I do advise you to like watch a movie, be a Pisces, take a nap, take a bath with some candles, do some crystal work, right? something of that nature. Just like step out, tone out. Things will flow as they need to. Your identity is coming together, so don't give too much of a big deal about it because it's coming together. Whether or not you want it to or not, that Aries is activated and it's about to have Neptune in it. And that's our ruler, so we will have our identity in check, let me tell you. All right, well, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.